Umpire 1 minute. Umpire call committee.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen out there in Never Never Land. Welcome back to the halls where we are getting ready to begin the final day of action. This game, we've got Neptunus versus the USA Chaos. Leading off for Chaos, which will be the visitors, and the Gaston on the scoreboard is number 00, Kelly Womack. Again, friendly reminder, everybody, these are 50-minute timed games. Full count here on the batter. You guys have the lucky pleasure of myself and Coach Bill Granis as your commentators.
Good morning out there.
Kind of sad, Bill, coming to an end today, isn't it?
Yeah, right. It's an exciting day, but it is it's always bittersweet. It's our last day in the Netherlands.
At the end of today, we will take off and strike out for the first out of the game, the day. Coach Peter won't like that, I'm sure. Up now is number 30, Izzy Barr. I had a good time spending with her on the train from the airport to the hotel on Thursday. Really unique young lady. Coach Peter has obviously some confidence in this young lady. She's 13 years old and batting in the 2 spot for me. Coach Peter's one of our veteran coaches here. There you go. That's probably why Coach Peter has her in spot. And up to bat now, the catcher number 7, Liberty Cooper. Lead-off strike there.
Just a reminder, the batters do start with a 1-1 count.
Yeah, we may have some folks out there today that didn't get the opportunity to listen to us yesterday.
Base hit to the right side. That's going to be a single. Chaos got runners on first and second. 1 out. Good start.
To bat now, number 1, Alexis Keller.
It's a nice job by Liberty Cooper to take that to the right side. Strikeout there. It's 2 outs.
Tough runners at first and second. Neptunus is not a team that you don't want to take advantage of the opportunities you get.
Yeah, because you might not get many. Thought the catcher was going to throw down the first.
And this, we got a veteran up to plate here. This is number 88, Josie Lord. I think she played with you a couple years ago, Bill, didn't she?
She did. Great hitter. Josie's playing first base for Peter this year. She's a great pitcher as well. Okay, Coach Peter's going to get a runner.
He's taking advantage of the courtesy runner rule.
This catcher.
As a legend has walked into the building, standing here looking at Anouk. As she makes her rounds through the crowd signing autographs.
All right. She would actually be playing in this game. She used to play for Neptunus until she retired here a couple months ago.
She's retired a couple times, I believe.
She definitely has.
And I will go ahead and forewarn you folks out there, as I'm sure if you've been listening, I will not be able to pronounce these names very well, but I will do my best. I'm sure Coach Bill can jump in and help me a little bit. Oh, she lays down a nice bunch.
Emery Burns is pitching.
Up to bat, the left fielder. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there, if you put the comments in there, try to help me with the names. It's not going to help because unfortunately you can't see the comments. So again, I'd like to thank several people here. Hans, who does an amazing job taking care of everything with the equipment. And this gentleman does it all for free. Volunteers all his time. So we appreciate that. The staff is amazing. The stuff that they do, the time and energy that they put into it. And they make not a penny for doing it, just simply for the love of softball.
Well, the volunteers are awesome here. They actually, we start seeing the halls on Thursday night. but they're actually in here on Monday, starting putting things together and everything else. So they're here pretty much 4 days before we arrive, just setting everything up. So we appreciate everything for them.
Oh, we've already been talking about you. Gotta love the sportsmanship there.
Yep.
Nice play. No intention of any harm there. And they both get up and high-five each other. Gotta love it.
Yep. So another walk there.
Threw a change of. Oh, what a nice arm on the catcher.
Yeah, it was.
Good decision by the base runner to turn her head back after seeing the arms she had.
Yeah, she would have been out by quite a bit.
This is the third baseman, Lizzie Crackerneck. This is the name that the other night Mr. Kobus.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that, yeah.
It is to announce with Kobus, and I know you've had the opportunity to announce with another great, Andre.
Yeah. I was actually texting some people back home last night about Andre. It has been an honor to broadcast with him. Nice pitch.
Emily Burns on the mound, I'm sure she's hoping to get out of this situation. Coach Peter does not want to get in a hold of this team. They're far too good.
That should be a double.
Yep. And they have ordered 2 bases, and that's going to push a run across the plate.
Yep. First run of the game.
So you got runners at second, third. Up to bat is the designated hitter, Io Vanderboom. As Neptunus threatens to score again in the bottom of the first inning. Heads up over the bench. Another thing about the American coaches, again, they're the same way. They donate their time away from their families and their organizations. Some bring their families. Like Coach Jason, he's got his whole family here playing.
That's pretty neat.
His wife's his assistant coach. Oh, and there's a shot. It's going to push 2 more runs across the plate.
Making it 3-0.
Emory's struggling a little bit this morning, but when you face a team like this with Neptunus, they're solid from top to bottom.
They really are. I wouldn't be surprised to see them playing later on.
They're definitely one of the favorites for the tournament. But they've won it several times throughout the history of this tournament. And as we were discussing earlier, and you said that Anouk, she played with them when they won it. There's a good pitch by Anouk. The American teams have kind of settled in a little bit better last night and this morning with just all the time and the change and everything. We got a pass ball. The runner advances to third.
I believe this is Kirsten Fisher up the bat now.
It is, and I apologize for not saying that. Thank you.
Some back-to-back doubles.
Trying to frame a nice little picture back there for the umpire.
I think that was, ball 4.
Ball 4. Well, was your first base. There's a first and third, no outs, and up the bat, you've got the catcher, Tammy Libers. Taking the sign from Coach Sy. Foul ball. Emery gets herself a strikeout for the first out in the inning. Back to get the first baseman, Zoe Lyra. Runners advancing to second. Fake the throw.
Almost had her at third there, coming off. Catcher does have a strong arm.
She does. We've seen a few of those this weekend. I know there's been a time or two you and I looked at each other like, wow.
Yep.
That young lady yesterday at third base, that, my gosh.
Yeah, I forget what team that was, but yeah. Whew.
We've had the good fortunes of seeing a lot of good softball this weekend.
Yeah, we really have.
A couple young ladies down there in the front that were at the youth camp the other night. Love seeing that. The energy those girls put into this. Knowing that they're going to be future players down the road here playing in this facility in this tournament. And there's another strikeout for Emery.
There we go.
Maybe she's finally found her place. Back-to-back strikeouts. Up to bat, you got the second baseman, Martha Weiss. Two down. Emery's hoping to get herself out of a jam here with runners in scoring position at second and third. We all know about the dominance that teams has with a couple of pitchers. Load the bases up. Coach Peter's going to call a timeout. Back to the leadoff hitter, Colin Dirks. Well, Peter, while we got a minute here, or Bill, as I was looking at Coach Peter out there, as we got a minute here, had a nice conversation with your daughter this morning, who's coach of the Destroyers, your former team. Apparently you give her a little bit of anxiety. Is there any truth to that?
I don't know about that. I know nothing.
She was telling me that yesterday she was coaching all three over there, and she said the minute you walked in the building, all of a sudden, her temperature went up, her heart rate raised. I'm just trying to figure out what you do to that young lady.
I have no idea.
Isn't she 30 years old?
This year she's turning 30. Yeah, so, I know she's as competitive as I am, that's for sure.
So there is a little bit of truth to that. Got a pass ball, could have played the plate. Oh, nice hustle. Nice hustle by both.
We do have a pitching change. Looks like
number 27. Maud Tama, I believe. Coach Peter having to go to the bench early. Trying to work an angle there, and unfortunately it didn't work.
2 down. Bases loaded. Let's see if Coach Peter can get all this here. There we go. That's a good pitch. So 1-2 count.
And line drive to the second baseman. Crossed. Up to bat, the third baseman, Lizzie Klackerneck. Get to the shortstop. That's a nice little play there.
So I don't think we mentioned yet today, but all games today are single elimination.
Yes. He's going to be number 13, the left fielder, Alexis Johnson. I don't think the catcher or pitcher are happy about that call, but as I've said numerous times, the umpire is always right.
You got that right. Even when they're wrong.
Yeah. And if you don't believe him, ask him. Pitcher number 42, Annalika, went back to the same spot. Alexis felt like she probably better take a hack at it.
Yeah.
Annalika's gone to that same spot 3 times. Looking at low outside part. Got a full count here. She goes back there again, gets what she needs out of it with a strikeout.
Same pitch 4 times in a row.
Must be one of her go-to pitches.
She don't got a helmet on.
I saw her standing over there warming up and she didn't have one on. I thought, well, maybe Coach Peter's trying a new avenue here. Up to bat, we've got number 17, Addison Rapport. Yeah, she's a lot tougher than you and I.
Yeah, right.
She's a shortstop for Coach Peter with that nice play that last inning. Up to bat, we got the third baseman, Jason. Annalika really likes that low outside corner there. She continues to go there.
Yep.
Kind of going there again. And she's hoping to get a couple of those calls. That umpire, he's kind of got her squeezed up there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. That was a shot by JC.
Nice play by Lizzie.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I got a quick story regarding coming to the plate without equipment. We were playing in a tournament at 12U. That was a while ago.
Obviously.
We were running out of time. Well, we didn't think we were going to finish the inning, or so one of our players didn't, and we got another at bat. She didn't think she was going to get up the bat, so she took her shoes off. It was her at bat. We went through like four batters, got like 4 straight hits or something, and she came up to the plate with her slides on.
Oh my gosh. I'm surprised the umpire even said that was okay.
There's
no rule against that.
perfect timing. Change on that.
Well, we got the Neptunus up to bat here. We got number 14, the designated hitter, El Vanduwal. Last inning, she had a double. Eventually scored. Chaos is trailing 6-0 with right at 25 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, 50-minute games. These go really quick. Good pitch.
Pitch by Maud there. Yeah, it's tough. If first inning there, Coach Peter had 2 runners on base with 1 out. It's unfortunate. You got to get those runs across the plate. Yep. Off the ceiling. There we go. There we go. Coach Bill, we talked about that.
We talked about that on the tram on the way to the hall this morning. It usually takes the United States teams a couple games before they start getting familiar with the ceiling and catching those off the ceiling.
Yep. Up to bat, we got number 24, Kristen Fisher, playing center field. Last inning, she had a walk and eventually scored in that 6-run inning for Neptunus. Maud trying to go back with that outside corner, too.
Yep. Yeah, that was a great play by Addison.
In walks another legend into the building.
Right. For a 9 o'clock game, we have a pretty big crowd here.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta like the sweatshirt that legend's wearing. Went a little inside with it, hoping for a call, and unfortunately did not get it. Kristen gets her second walk of the game. Up to bat, the catcher, Tammy Libers. Bill, you're up 6-0. You're the coach of Neptunus. You kind of feel like you got pretty much the game in hand. Do you steal bases here?
No.
Probably not?
No.
It's kind of one of those tough things to say.
It really is.
I mean, you kind of want to just to make sure you've got enough insurance, because you and I both know anything can happen.
Yep.
But in the same breath, you don't want, you're pretty dominant, and you don't want to try to make the other team feel bad, obviously.
Right. Yeah, the batter here, Tammy Libers, she actually, if Coach Jeff Smith's out there listening, his family and Tammy's family are pretty good friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
One of our former USA coaches. Into the stands. Awards the base runner second base. Yeah, we talked about that a lot yesterday, about the relationships that we all developed coming over here. And Jeff was he was a 10, 11-year veteran here.
He was.
I think he started the same year I did and skipped 1 year and then came back quite a bit and hasn't been here the last couple, but I know he had a lot of friends that came over and visited him also, just like you have. I think you've got like a community home down there, that mansion you live in, I think.
We love it. We love when the Dutch come over and visit us, and we love it.
Tammy getting underneath that one a little bit.
Yeah, she's battling up there, both of them.
One down, runner at second base. Up, up. Oh, nice try by the pitcher. Foul ball. Umpire call a foul ball. Well, I'm not necessarily going to say I agree with that, even though the umpire is always right. Because from my angle, it did look like it tipped off the first or the pitcher's glove, but you know we are out here in center field, so it's easy for us to miss something like that.
Yeah, we're ways out here.
So Chaos gets another opportunity at it. Hot shot down to third base. That was a tough one.
That was, especially on this gym floor. Those ground balls aren't.
Yeah, they're not unique ground balls.
Yeah,
They're not easy ground balls.
Nope.
You know, back in the States, we played on a lot of indoor surfaces, but typically there's some sort of like an AstroTurf kind of surface. So you still get a little bit of the kind of the grass, dirt infield play out of it.
Yep.
But playing off these gym floors like this, it does give you a different kind of spin.
It really does.
Score is time break deadline.
I'm not sure what that was. Whoa. And she gets a foul ball out of it. That's the way you do it.
Yeah.
You don't like the way the umpire's calling strikes, you just don't hit the bat. Everybody's kind of having a good time with it. You got to love that.
Yeah.
Chaos trailing in this game, probably knowing it's going to be tough coming under 20 minutes. And the Neptunes players having some fun with it too, so. It goes right back to the middle. Oh,
nice
another
play.
one. Nice off the ceiling.
Nice play. Knocked herself out there.
Those are tough to catch because you just don't know where they're going to go. Throwing in a courtesy runner for Tammy.
That was a great play.
Up to bat, we got the second baseman, Martha Weiss. Takes a hack at it, fouls it off.
I'd say spelled Weiss might be Weiss.
As far as I know, it could be
Right.
pumpernickel.
Right. Nice thought.
As we're sitting here, I'm watching one of the players from Olympia over here talking to one of the coaches from the Red Lions. Just the gratitude between the two of them. You got to love it, the teams that are here. You know, on the field, they're competitive. They both want to win, but in the stands, everybody's friendly to everybody.
That's amazing. It really is. And that's why I got hooked my first year. Like, everybody is so friendly over here. It's awesome.
There's low for ball 4. It's going to load the bases up. Bring up the shortstop, number 1, Quillen Dirks. Comes in a little high with that pitch. We watch some of the other Olympia players come walking in. I think Olympia is one of those teams that have a really good shot at pulling off this tournament.
Yep.
Pass ball. Runner advances and scores.
Got 2 outs here.
And there's some of the USA Glory players walking through the building in front of us. Such a huge honor and opportunity for these American players to come over here and have this presented to them, and an opportunity of a lifetime, basically.
Yeah, it really is. And I know several of these athletes previously, they'll come back over and play during the summer for one of these teams. So it's an awesome opportunity.
Quillen gets on for the 3rd time with a single second walk of the game. Up the bat is going to be Roman Jean. Maud trying to get that outside corner, not able to get it. If she can get out of this with just the one run, she can escape a near disaster. Unfortunately, you don't want them to get any hits here because it's going to push a couple across the plate. We're approaching 15 minutes to go in the ball game.
Nice pitch.
There's a good pitch across the plate. Willen has reached base 2 times already. Scored once. Grounds one into foul territory. Third baseman goes and makes a nice stop.
Oh. Left center. That's going to score a couple.
Clear the bases.
Yeah, good. Cut through. Went all the way to the back wall. Another pitching change, Coach Peter here.
Going to the well. He's going to bring in 0 Kelly Womack to hurl for a little bit here.
This gives us another opportunity. I know you had already mentioned the Volunteers and Hans. How about the scorekeepers? They sit over there all day.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Put themselves in harm's way. I mean, they've got that simple little batting net out there, but yeah, they sit here all day long in those chairs, and then you've got the young ladies and kids that take them their drinks about every hour to make sure they've got enough in them, and yeah, they rotate in and out.
Yeah, so they'll sit there pretty much all day and do the. So we got 2 scorekeepers at every hall, so 6 scorekeepers every hour. So
yeah, there is so much behind this. I mean, the amount of people that are involved in this, the amount of work that's put into this just to make it a success. And I can honestly say, you know, in all the years I've been here, and I know you'd agree with me, Bill, that as a coach, it always goes. I mean, it just seems like it's flawless. I mean, like it's like they've been doing this for 100 years.
100%. I couldn't agree with you more.
I know I saw this morning when I came in, had the opportunity to talk with Mariella, who's kind of the mainstay of this and runs it. She's down for that one. But she looked a little physically drained this morning.
Yeah.
But she's so, I know her passion for this is just so deep.
Really is.
We're going to miss her when she steps away from running the show. Up to bat, I believe we got number 14, Al Van Duwal.
Yeah, I know how the coaches and players from the American teams feel after this tournament. I can't imagine how, the Volunteers and everything, they've been up here since, Monday. So getting everything ready for us.
Yeah, and for all you parents at home, the coaches that are high school softball coaches, because obviously I coach a high school team back in the great state of Indiana. You know all that time that you put in on the fields, getting it ready and mowing the yard most of the time, and dragging the infield, lining up for all your ball games, and because you want it to look just right for your game, whether you're a 19-2 team or a 2-19 team, you still like to be proud about what you got, and that's the same way they are here. I mean, they want us to enjoy this tournament, and that's what keeps us coming back. I mean, obviously, you and I can say we're here. It's our permanent vacation away. Everybody that knows me back home knows that Monty's going to be gone for a week in January.
Yep, same here.
Up to bat for the Chaos is going to be the current pitcher, 0 Kelly Womack. I believe. He may have made this a substitution, so I'm going to have to check the number.
Yeah, we don't get any of those, unfortunately. She keeps working that pitch, don't she?
I'm not sure if that's still Tammy behind the plate there. She was holding it there to make sure that umpire saw where that pitch was. I think when you're down 10 to nothing, or when you're winning 10 to nothing, I don't know that you're going to get any freebie calls from the umpire whether you hold it there or not.
Right. '27.
27. That looks like it's Maud. Maud Talma. And again, I'm probably not pronouncing that right, so I apologize. If you want to send any hate mail, I can give you my email address. And there's a shot.
Nice.
Oh, nice play.
Just hit hard by Maud. Probably outside. That's dropping for a single in front of center fielder.
Looks like number 30, Ezzy Barr. The young lady, the 13-year-old from Tennessee. Her father actually got to participate in the wheelchair softball game that they had to open up the tournament.
You did, Tim. We've got to spend a lot of time with him.
Yep.
Great guy.
There's so many of those personal stories out there with all these people that we don't know. I mean, unfortunately, we don't get the opportunity to meet every single person here, unfortunately. Because everything, once you're here, it's pretty much a go, 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 go. Tough one to watch. That should bring up number 7, Liberty Cooper, with 2 outs. Just under 10 minutes now. That Tunis looks fairly relaxed out here. Bill, how do you, when you talk to your friends and family from over here, obviously, how do you typically communicate with them?
Through WhatsApp or text, or pretty much those two. Those two's.
Ways of communicating?
Yeah, or we'll just call each other.
Yeah.
So.
I get a lot on Facebook Messenger.
Do you?
I do.
Every once in a while, I'll pop in and somebody will message me on there, but mostly WhatsApp because we use it over here,
Yeah.
so they continue to use it when I'm back home. So, and as you know, I'm not the best at checking my messages.
No, you're definitely. I will definitely agree with that.
So sometimes I'll get on WhatsApp because I don't really use it at home, and I'll get in somebody. Might be a couple weeks, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, if I'm ever in need of an emergency, I'm not going to text my friend Bill. Now, if I don't need a response within the week, that's okay. I can text Bill, and I know I'll have that response. He's one of those friends. I know he'd do anything in the world for me, but I also know if I need it right now, I better ask somebody else.
Or call me.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't work either. Best opportunity I ever have to get a hold of Bill is when we're over here, because he pretty much has his phone with him all the time while we're here. When we're back home, he's too busy of a guy working and working out.
Yeah. That was a foul ball, but hit it pretty hard. It's Liberty, right?
It is.
Yeah. Let's get something going here. Little under 8 minutes left to go.
Well, if we can put a bright spot to anything for Team Chaos, Liberty does have their only hit of the game with a single.
She battles up
She
there.
is. Unfortunately, Coach Johan down there at first base, which a lot of you locals will probably know Johan. Coach Johan hasn't had much opportunity to send some players on around to Coach Peter at third base yet.
Yeah, and if anybody from back home's listening that for Coach Peter, they might know Johan because he came to visit them, for a couple weeks, I believe.
Well, Liberty decides to take a walk to reach base for the second time this game. Coach Peter's going to go ahead and throw in the relief. Looks like it's going to be Ezzy Barr. Up to bat we've got the center fielder, Alexis Keller, number 1. And again, I think most of the players on Coach Peters' team, anywhere from ages 13 to 18. Josie, I know, is the exception to that, being a little bit older because she's been here a few times. But foul ball. But they're playing a team, being the Neptunists, that they probably may have a 14 or 15 or 16-year-old on the team, but they've got some girls that are in their 20s.
For sure.
Maybe even 30s.
Yeah.
You know, but it's a national team, so it's kind of their team that they play with all the time. They've got a large roster, and there's strike 3.
17, 18 players on the roster here.
Yep.
So about 5.5 minutes left in this one.
Yep. Kelly Womack is back on the mound for Chaos. Neptunus should be led off by Kirsten Fisher. I do believe the winner of this game will go on to play.
Next in Hall 1 here, we have Olympia against Sweden. And you and I will be doing the Roof and Glory game in Hall 2.
That should be a good one.
Yeah, that should be a really good one.
Lays down a bunt. Fair ball. Umpire calls it fair. The winner of this game will play at 11 a.m. in Hall 2. 11 a.m. in Hall 2. Yeah, I'm excited. We get to do this, finish this game up with just over 4 minutes remaining, and then we get to change over to Hall 2 and do 2 more games over there, and then we got to go do real work.
Yeah, right.
We got to go put everybody's luggage on our charter buses to take the 6-hour trip to Paris later this evening. I guess that's what we get when we're low men on the totem pole.
I guess so.
Monty and Bill, you go do the hard work and pack all that luggage for us.
I know there's a lot of parents and players excited. Get to see the Eiffel Tower tonight, right?
Yes. No, tomorrow night, Monday night.
Well, we'll see it driving in, though.
Oh, yes, sorry. I misunderstood you. You are correct. I thought we were talking about we do pictures on Monday night at the it'd be the Trocadora Palace, basically.
Yep.
Which is kind of across the street, if you will. Oh, nice shot. Yep, that would be Tammy. No, that would not be Tammy. Maybe it is Tammy. Yes, that is Tammy. Nice play back. Oh,
Nice play.
a little fun with it. Look at that.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
love it. You gotta love it.
Good hustle.
Players get up.
This is a nice play.
Yeah, nice play by J.C. Griffin there at third base.
Nice play again. Yeah,
Second.
yep.
Yep, he's going to leave there at third. Yep, he's going to.
That was a nice stop.
Okay, the field umpire is sending her back to second.
He should, yeah.
No, actually, she should be at third because she had a double.
Oh, was she on second base?
No. That's my fault. She had the fielder's choice. So, yeah, so she was at first, so she should be at second base. That is correct.
That was an excellent stop.
It was.
Whew, that was hit hard.
Up to bat, the shortstop, Quillen Dirks, who's reached base all 3 times this game and scored twice. Off the ceiling, and there it is.
Nice
You gotta love it.
play.
You gotta love it.
Nice play.
And again, I mean, we can't say it enough, but the first game or two, that is not caught by an American
Not
team.
even close.
Usually it's hit off the ceiling. It's like, oh, dang it.
Yep.
And the next thing you know, now here we are Sunday morning. These girls are making diving catches for those balls.
Oh, nice play.
Nice play by JC. Fires it over to Josie for the third out of the inning.
Umpire 1.
1 minute to go. Yeah. As our handyman here. Yeah.
Yep.
And good. Both teams they're going ahead
Yep.
and calling it. We've got under 1 minute. The score is 11-0 right now. Neptunus on top. Both Coach Peter and Coach Sy are out there. They're all shaking hands, and
Yep.
they're going to go ahead and call it a wrap. So, great
All right.
sportsmanship by both teams. Great game. Neptunus will play at 11 o'clock in Hall 2.
Yep. And if you want to stay tuned, Hall 1, you'll have Olympia against Sweden. And Monty and I are going to run over to Hall 2. And
Actually, that means we'll get to see Neptunus again here at 11
yeah,
o'clock.
we will. Yeah.
So, I guess I better keep my Neptunus hat on.
Okay.
All right, enjoy your day.
Umpire. End the game.